Dude, you guys are my last interview.
Hey, there we go.
I'm kind of happy because I'm hungover as fuck, but I'm also kind of sad because I've had so much fun. What did you guys think of Aftershock this year?
Oh, man.
Is this your first year playing? Now, let me start with that.
First year, yeah. First year.
First year playing, first time ever being here.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's a little dusty, but amazing.
You guys have accents. Where are you from originally then?
We're both England.
England.
Jackson is
I'm from Texas.
Texas, baby.
Oh shit! How did that happen?
Literally, it was like, I came in last in this band. It was like Luke and Lee started the band, and then Luke knows Steve, who plays bass, and brought him in. And then they were recording with Bo from our friend's band, Seosin, and I was recording in this with him at the same time, and just ended up getting
a guitar player.
We stole
and
him.
then he was like, "There's a kid that's playing with like right now, and he's real fucking good." We're like, and then you came to
gassing
try
me up
out,
over here.
and then within 5 minutes, like, this is our man. So it was very
perfect.
easy.
Yeah.
And then we stole him from another band.
It kind of wasn't even going to be a band at first either. We were like, I knew his old band, he knew my old band. And so we were like, all right, well, we have similar taste in music. He'd sent me demos, I sent him demos. And we were like, all right, wicked, let's just, we just started writing together, creating.
We
It
were
was
both
nice.
very clocked out of music.
Yeah, it wasn't.
So-
It wasn't. There was not a lot of expectation on like, oh, let's make a band sound like this. We were just making music, and then before we knew it, we're like, man, we got like an album of songs. Like, maybe we should make a band. And yeah, then we brought Steve in, he's on a flight right now.
Yeah,
he's already gone.
And then we stole
ask.
Jax,
Yeah.
and then became friends with most of the dudes in the band we stole him from,
Yeah,
and
that
felt
was
terrible.
awkward.
So
Did you guys make
love
him
you
mad or
guys.
what? He just jumped on a flight that quick?
Oh no, he lives.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all
Yeah, he's
we
pissed.
all live. I live in Arizona. He lives up a mountain in Crestline, California. He lives in Bakersfield, and Steve, who's now on a plane, he's going back to Seattle, and he lives 2 hours outside of Seattle.
Yeah.
So we decided
Our bass player is the rock star of our band. He flies in and out,
we decided
and we
that
carry
we
all
like
his gear.
being a band so much that what we should do is move us further apart from each other as possible.
Yeah, make it real hard.
And then only have a fan base in England,
Yes.
even though we all live in America.
Let's start a band and only tour England. That's what we've done for 7 years.
Before we even play a show, it's like, here's $6,000 on flights. So it's a terrible business model.
Yeah, we're not the sharpest tools in the box.
I don't know, man. I think you can maybe pull. You're just gonna be having to pull all the people from everywhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go over to England. Do you guys have shows scheduled for Cross?
No, we just came back from England.
Oh,
We just
you
did a
came back.
tour. Well, we did Download Festival, then we did Europe with Atreyu,
Oh,
and then we
sweet.
did England with a band, do you know Alkaline Trio? So with them, that was a really good tour. And then we came here, and now we're doing shows with Seosin, and then we did Louder Than Life, and then this. This is,
Dang.
after today, we have one show left, Vegas,
We've
and
got
that's
some
it.
stuff penciled in for mid next year in the UK.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's just it's all not been announced yet. So once that gets announced, that'll get firmed up. We'll probably build some more stuff around those shows as well. So
Just
You say
European
Your
festivals.
last show is Vegas this year.
Vegas on Friday.
Friday.
We're done for the year.
Dude,
We've called
as
it
if you're
for the
not
year.
tired enough, that's a place to really to end it all.
It's going to be...
You're gonna spend some time in Vegas, or are you
I'm
just
trying not to spend any time in Vegas.
the more
Not
time
too
you
much.
spend, the more.
I come with a broken bank account, so
We've been touring for a year, so our bank accounts are empty.
Yeah, we're financial masochists.
Well, dude, that's a problem with Vegas, though, is it? It really doesn't matter it really doesn't matter how much money you go there with. You're gonna leave like feeling bad about the
actually
situation.
the last time I went was about 2 months ago, and I left up $600, and I was like, that's never happened.
Oh shit!
But then how much were those drinks at that pool party?
Oh my God. So I had a friend that works for a DJ, and he was like, we're doing this pool party, come and, So he took some friends of mine that had never been to a thing like that. So it's me and my wife and 2 friends. And I was like, it's just so not my scene, but like, you've got to see it, right? So we went there, and I was like, I'll get a round of drinks in. I went to the bar in, Towel Beach. That was the pool party. I went to the bar and ordered 4 drinks. So it was vodka and soda and lime, and 4 Fijis that were the tiny ones. $345 I paid for drinks. I had to be resuscitated.
I've never financially recovered.
I've never financially recovered from it.
You put on our band thread of like, how much do you
I
think
said,
this
whoever
just...
gets closest, tell me. You know,
We were all betting like $50, $100.
$70, $100. I was like,
Hang on, how much was each vodka soda?
I
You've
didn't-
not done the math. You're just too
What
horrified to
gave
do
me
it.
the inclination that it was going to be brutal was when the lady handed me the check to sign. It was folded over so you couldn't see the total amount and then folded down. So all I could see was the gratuity that was automatically added and was $52. And I was like,
The tip was $52.
yes. And I was like, whoa, what's
Man,
this
what a-
going?
she must
I was
clean
expecting
up,
a $150 round. I was like, this will be $150 easily. Boy, was I mistaken.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you what
Dude, how much money is her hourly rate then? If,
Oh, they
if they're
probably
automatically getting
clean
that
up.
tip?
They probably clean up.
She probably walks out with like 10
I'm
grand.
actively trying to get a job in Hakkasan in the bar right now. I'm not.
So you guys debut album this year, right?
Yes, sir.
How you feeling about it?
Great.
I think it's amazing. I think
Thank
you guys
you.
have great chemistry too. I did get a chance to watch the set, which I'm happy for because it's kind of hard at these things. But I try to catch everybody that we interview.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you guys fucking killed it.
Thank you, man.
And I dig the music. So how has the debut album been going?
Great.
It's been great. We were sat on the record for a long time.
Yeah.
Which now, 'cause we've already recorded, well, we've written the next record already.
Really?
We've almost written
Most
that,
of
like,
it.
Pretty much,
most of it.
Do you do that remotely then? Do you guys send each other parts remotely or you're all living in
Kind of.
different
Yeah.
places?
Like-
So this guy is like riff for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
It's like 3 riffs a day
That's
every
a
day.
Tamil apple day.
Right, like you know, if he ate vitamins, like he did riffs, he'd be the healthiest man on the
Oh,
planet.
yeah.
So the inbox is always full of riffs, and then like what'll happen is I'll listen through stuff, and I'm like, that's cool. We try and arrange some stuff, send stuff back and forth, and then he ends up flying out to my house. I've got a little studio in the house, and we'll fully demo up stuff then, and then we get the lads like put some leads on and do their parts, and then if we love it, we're like vibing. Otherwise, it'll go into the one Dropbox folder,
The ether folder.
the dungeon for
The
lost
Riff
songs.
Dude, we should totally call it the Riff Dungeon.
Dude, you guys should release
Dude,
an
the
album
next record
called
should be
Riff
called
Dungeon.
Riff Dungeon.
Here we go.
A B-side thing.
It could be a B-side.
Dude, I'm right now. Where's my phone?
Riff Dungeon.
Album 2,
Don't
Riff
steal
Dungeon.
that. If anybody in a band is watching this, Riff Dungeon is ours, yeah?
It's been copyrighted right now.
When Riff Dungeon out comes out. I want to move the
Or
bleep.
we could, because we hate Lowlives, the name, we could just
What if we
change
call
it.
it Riff Dungeon?
Oh, Riff Dungeon's a sick
what
band
it
name.
is.
If we
man.
change that
You heard
into
it here
Riff
first.
Dungeon, yeah. Tories give us a thumbs up.
Sonic Temple Art and Music Festival, the pinnacle of rock festivals in America, returns in 2025 with Linkin Park, Korn, 2 nights of Metallica, no repeat weekend, plus Bad Omens, Incubus, Alice in Chains, Rob Zombie, 3 Days Grace, Alice Cooper, I Prevail, Jimmy Eat World, Chevelle, Motionless in White, and so many more. May 8th to the 11th at Historic Crew Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. Passes on sale now at SonicTempleFestival.com.
I feel like, hey, that's a question that, well, so there's actually another host that usually comes with me. He's not here, but one thing that we always do when we're together is, like, if we say something ridiculous, be like, oh, that would be a cool band name.
Yeah.
Be like, oh, that was some sloppy ramen. Be like, oh, that's a cool band name.
Sloppy Ramen is a great band.
Sloppy Ramen is a genius band name.
Riff Dungeon has gone on the song titles folder, so there we go.
Do you guys have any other names that you were going for that were maybe just ridiculous or
I've been in some ridiculously named bands. I don't remember the list for Lowlives. He had a note and he would send them all, and we just couldn't agree on anything.
Yeah.
And we all agreed on Lowlives, but we didn't love it, and we were like, I'm sick of trying to figure out what this band is called.
like,
So
fuck it,
it
that'll
became
do.
Lowlives. I mean, it's not the worst name ever, but
I wanted Misty Gish. That was the name I wanted.
Misty Gish. I don't even remember Misty Gish.
It's a
I
weird
don't know if that's
Simpsons
dirty,
thing,
but
yeah.
it sounds
dirty.
Sounds
it's a
dirty.
weird Simpsons thing, isn't it?
Misty Gish? Is that a person or a place?
It could be a person, Misty
be a person,
Gish.
that's what I'm saying.
It's
It's a
like
great
Smashing
name.
Pumpkins' first record name,
it's
right
a good
there.
name.
I used to play in a band called Shooter McGavin.
Oh,
And when we were naming Shooter McGavin, we almost called ourselves myself, Beulah Ballbreaker. Do you remember the movie Porky's?
Yeah, well, I've never seen
Beulah
it.
Ballbreaker from Porky's. We had that.
My old band were nearly called Cancer Pigeon. at one
Cancer
point.
Pigeon?
And our guitar player was so like, no, I'm telling you that's the name. We're like, Cancer Pigeon, get fucked. We're like, no one's going to be called something like that. And then Cancer Bats came straight out like a year later, and we're like,
bro,
they stole our fucking name. Like,
how am I only hearing about this?
Yeah, Cancer
8
Pigeon.
years, 7 years into our band.
Yeah.
Cancer Pigeon.
It's a good name.
You can have that if you're listening.
Yeah, I ain't
Cancer
using
Pigeon.
that
It's
one,
all
so,
yours.
yeah. We're Rift Dungeon from now on, so.
Rift Dungeon.
This is actually the best good band, bad band name thing I think I've done with anybody. Usually people are like, I don't know, man, we just pick one. But you guys have like a million.
Yeah.
It's because we hate our band name.
We're just constantly going
he
over
wrote
it.
a demo called Peach Fuzz, and I was like, man,
Let's
that would be
call
a great band name. Why didn't we call our band Peach Fuzz? And he was like, there's a band called Peach Fuzz.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
found
shit.
out. I was like, is there a band called that? It's a good name.
It is. It's like a kind of
the baby
light,
hair,
light
isn't it?
grungy
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Baby hair.
Yeah.
It's light.
I think that's a good name.
Good band.
that's a
Hopefully
good
there's
name.
not
Next
a
record could be
rename in the
Pete.
mail.
Yeah.
Hopefully, we'll always be called Lowlives, hopefully.
I like Lowlives.
We own the name, so
I like
we
that
have to
name.
be.
Then I remembered it like easily. That's
Good.
what I like about
Great.
it.
All right,
It's
that's good
something that
feedback.
sticks.
There we go.
We love the name Lowlives now.
Yeah.
It's the best name.
It sticks for me, and I think it's cool as shit.
We own it by, we said it in an interview just over there, we own the name that we paid a pizza for the name.
You paid.
There was a hardcore band called Lowlives, and
Oh.
we were like, man, we need to talk to them because they look like they're defunct.
Yeah, they weren't a band anymore.
And I got a hold of one of the guys, and I was like, we want to use the name Lowlives, are you done? And he was like, yeah, but he's like, you can have it. He's like, but if we ever reform and play shows, we want to be able to call ourselves Lowlives. I was like, I don't really care. I was like, but I also don't want you to sue us. So I talked to a lawyer friend, getting all that radio down here. And we talked to a lawyer friend, and he was like, yeah, you just got to do like a one-sheet piece of paper. And then he was like, you just need to exchange something. Could be $1. And so I said to the guy, I was like, he said we got to exchange something, we'll sign this piece of paper. And he's like, yeah, cool. I was like, what, like, do you send you $1? And he's like, well, I like pizza, can you send a pizza? I said, sure. I was like, well, just you let me know when you want me to send the pizza. He was like the other side of the country.
Yeah, it was in Boston.
And
wasn't it?
like 6 months, a year later, he hits me up and was like, can you send that pizza now? And I was like,
It was like late
done.
at night.
Yeah.
You're like, he was
just
hungry.
hit me with the address. Delivered him a pizza to his house, and we were fulfilled on the contract.
That's amazing.
So now we train like that shit
That's-
pretty fast.
Yeah.
It's got to be one of the cooler ways to obtain a band name I think I've
Yeah.
ever heard.
Actually, we've done a lot of dealings with pizza because our first ever tour that we did was with the Used in Europe, and on the way to the first show in Sweden, they had a reason that they had to cancel the tour. I think there was a death in one of the band members' family, unfortunately.
But we were
And so-
already in Europe.
so
So like
we
we
were already-
lived in the States.
Yeah.
We'd flown over and we were driving to Stockholm for the first show.
Non-refundable tickets.
Non-refundable tickets.
Everything was non-refundable because we were broke.
Yeah.
So we're driving there, find out the tour's cancelled, ready to just drive the van off the side of the bridge, We turn around and we're like, let's pull all the favours we can in England and book a tour. Yeah, I got you. I see you. Love that. So we pulled all the favours we could, booked a headline tour, having only played 3 shows.
And we only had one
and
song
one
out.
song out.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Thankfully, Dan, our label guy, who's also BBC Radio 1 Rock Show, he was like supporting us and whatnot. And so we booked a headline tour, 13 shows, and the show that we played at Bannerman's in Edinburgh, Scotland, we couldn't get a support band on short
Oh my
notice.
god! And I was like, where is this story
And so
going?
this
No,
lovely lad was in the bar in the daytime playing acoustic cover songs, and I went up to him and said, mate, you sound great. I said, do you want to play a show later? We've got no money, but I could buy you a pizza. And he was like, deal. So we got this guy to come and open for us in Scotland at Bannerman's for a pepperoni pizza. And he's been a friend. We just went up
we
there
saw
now.
him,
We
yeah.
just
We
hanging with
just
him
saw
now.
him.
He came the other week. He was like, you better come back and play, man.
Yeah, we were in Edinburgh, and he was there at the
So
venue
we do a
already.
lot of trading in pizzas. If there's anyone out there that wants to do business,
We got
we
you.
got the pizza connection hooked
Oh,
up.
now I know.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for next time.
We should just get a pizza t-shirt.
Oh,
Let's
dude.
just bang a pepperoni on a t-shirt, Lowlives, dripping in cheese.
You know how lately people have
Oh,
been
that's
taking
your
like
shit,
the
so you
logos?
can only get shit, sir.
You should do that.
Exactly.
You know, people like been taking the logos, like the Pornhub logo, and like putting their.
Yeah.
You guys should
Dude,
do
those
that.
billboards in Arizona the other day. That was
billboards,
mental.
yeah.
You should do that like with like Domino's.
There's
or
a gas
pizza.
station that's
that'd be
like
perfect.
Stop One or something, and it's that logo, and I'm
Yeah, it's
like,
the Pornhub logo.
How are they doing that?
Yeah, it's gotta
we're
not
going
be.
to Louder Than Life Festival. We were driving there, and we were
It
like,
was.
you were
It
like,
was
did you
driving
just
up there.
see that? And we're like, what?
Yeah.
And then the next one came, we're like, what?
The South is wild.
Yeah, good old South.
Maybe it's free advertising
Texas,
for them.
wasn't
I
it?
don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
You think it'd make them mad? Do you guys celebrate Halloween?
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
Yeah, in
Okay,
England, not
yeah.
as much. It's not as big as
it's
here.
Bonfire Night is the 5th of November,
Yeah.
so it's right after. And
What is it?
Bonfire Night, so it's
Bonfire
Guy
Night.
Fawkes was the
Oh.
gunpowder plot. He was going to blow up the Houses of Parliament back in the day, I think 1500s.
Yeah.
And so the way that they celebrated catching him and foiling it, not getting blown up, is they caught him and then I think they burnt him at the stake.
Holy fuck.
So what they do now to celebrate is they get all this like kind of hemp cloth stuff and build like a fake man out
Like
of
an
it.
effigy.
And everyone builds bonfires and then sets fire to the geezer on, you know, 5th of November. The saying is remember the 5th of November. So
Oh,
they
yeah.
burn.
V for Vendetta.
Yeah,
I've
they
heard
burn.
Oh,
that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Viva Vendetta, it's the same.
Yeah, they burn all the
stole that
people
shit.
on that day. So it's more about bonfire night than Halloween.
Yeah,
It's kind of close
with
together.
fireworks as well.
Yeah.
Like 5th of November is like everyone just has fireworks, taking
It's
their fucking
smoky
hands
as
off.
shit.
Yeah, the whole
Because
country
everyone's
can't
just
see
burning.
anything.
Everyone's just burning pallets.
Yeah.
That's fucking metal, though. That's like the most metal thing
It
I've
is,
heard
yeah.
today. And I've
Yeah.
been at fucking Aftershock.
Yeah.
So, all right, dude. Well, we're
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
real.
thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate you guys.
And thanks for giving us
let's
Rift
see what
Dungeon.
else.
Yeah, Rift Dungeon.
What's that?
I said thanks for giving us Rift Dungeon.
Oh, Rift Dungeon.
Rift Dungeon. Look out, it's the next album name now, I guess.
Yeah, done.
We'll see.
Coming soon.
Could be a record label imprint. We don't know.
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
Think about it.
Thank you.
Enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Cheers, man.
Yeah, that was fun.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, I'm Brian Rift.